a question we get a lot from owners, and I will share with you. You got to take a minute and you got to figure out what didn't work. Why did they potentially leave you? And sometimes it's a matter of reflecting in yourself. Did I do anything wrong with the rep, right? Did I have the right expectations? Did I have smart goals for them? Whenever possible, do an exit interview with the employee that you have to let go. That's not just cutting it in sales, and find out what they feel was the cause for them not being able to hit their goals. And then take a step and look at, were the goals attainable? I had a client who was a brand new startup in a market that they put an expectation that by the end of 60 days, a rep would deliver 20 Medicare referrals, or 20 Medicare admissions, I should say. And the expectation may not have been reasonable because the market data in that area showed that only 70% of the seniors in that territory were in Medicare Advantage plans. So is that really a fair expectations in a brand new company who doesn't have any brand awareness? So again, look to see, were your expectations real? And if they are realistic, reflect back on your goals, making sure that you gave them all the tools that they absolutely needed. Like, for example, do you have the right person at intake? So if they brought in a referral and that phone at intake rings, is Roz from Munsters Inc. potentially answering that call with a miserable voice and a bad attitude? Because if that's the case, that's also going to impact your department, your sales reps department success. In addition, making sure, did you give them business cards? Did you have the right flyers? Do they have a reason to see people? Do they have a sales process that they're following over and over again to make sure that they're doing the right things to get referrals in the door? Personality, work ethic, meaning do they have the ability to do 40 to 50 sales calls a week? That's really a question that you have to ask yourself. And then the most important thing is hire again. Find somebody quickly, because the moment that you don't have somebody else representing you in the community, that is the second that you're going to start to lose market share. So, and if you're finding it difficult to manage your reps, don't worry, we can do that. We've got our own sales management program at a very reasonable cost. So let us take care of that for you.